Morning to all of my viewers. Let's today talk about the anger. What is anger? Is it natural phenomena or the spontaneous we generate the anger inside? I think almost all people thinking it's a normal phenomena. It comes when other going to be react another way. Like if somebody does something wrong, we get angry. My boss is shouting on me, we angry on another person. Is it normal? If it is normal, it comes naturally, nothing else. But if it's self-generated by ourselves, then we can think about how to control the anger. First, make one thing clear in our mind that anger is not natural. It is not a natural phenomena. It is only created or generated by ourselves. We can take some examples. If it is natural, why it is not happening that way? You see, almost all people working in the offices got shouted or got fired by the bosses. But that time they are silent and listening everything carefully, saying, yes sir, we will follow. Everything they agreed. They never shout, they never excited, they never reacted. But when they go to their subordinates, they create same level of anger to the subordinate. Or if they are not able to do this, they come to the home and even though they try to put all this anger blow off on the wife, if still it's not possible, somewhere the wives are also dominating, they are not able to be handle that anger level of yourself. Then what we'll do, we will, when the small kids come to you for some of the homeworks, maybe some of the reasons, maybe they shouted, they be playing, we will blow off all the anger to the kids. So because you know the kid is small, he cannot give you the reply, he cannot spoil your any of the job, or he cannot give you any punishment, and nothing will going to be wrong when you are putting all this blow off of the anger to the kids. Means during anger situation also you are stable enough to think to whom I have to be create the anger, how much level of anger I can create. So if it is normal, why we are not creating anger in front of the collector of the city? Why we are not creating the same level of shouting in front of police? Why we are not doing the same thing with the court where the hearings is going on? Means we know when we will do this thing to police, collector, our boss, they can spoil your career, they can spoil your life. Means during anger, we self is very conscious to deal that if we will do anger here, it will create a problem for my life. Means we can control our anger that level at that time. Why we cannot control the same anger in front of the family, in front of the kids, and even in front of the subordinate? Why we wanted to do the same thing which your bosses has done with you? So before doing the anger, ever you think about what angers can do this? Even though some people says my subordinate doing 4 or 5 times a wrong thing, anger is a natural. Agreed, your subordinate is doing 4 times a wrong thing. Do you think when he was stable and doing your job, he done a wrong job? Correct? He did a wrong job when he was stable. After your anger, do you think he will be stable at same level? I think not. Maybe if he is good enough to handle your anger, he will be disturbed 10%. If he is not good enough to handle the anger, he will be disturbed 50%. And if it is 50% unstable situation, do you think he will do the right job? If on the stable situation he is not able to do the right job, how can you think that after your anger he can do a right job? So I don't think anger can solve any problem, and anger is not natural. It is created by us. Whenever we want, we create anger and we think it's a right tool to handle everything. For me, for my opinion, I think it's not a natural. It is not a tool to handle all situation. Please be careful while we are doing anger to the others. We are creating unstable mind situation to those people who are working with you, unstable situation to your family, your kids, and after that no one can handle this anger with you. Better try to understand the situation, how to make it solve. During when you think they've done a wrong thing, be quite stable, think twice how can we solve it. I am sure all problems getting solved without anger. So I think after this video you can understand that anger is not natural. It is created by us. If it is created by us, we can only control. So control of anger in our hand. So we will not tell this, whenever you do something wrong, I get angry. What I do if he is doing wrong, anger is natural. We will not use that statement anymore further. And we will not put all blow of our anger on our kids and our family, because families are waiting for you to have a pleasure times and have a good time with you. Don't spoil the family time and your pleasure time just because of your instability at your office, instability of your environment, instability of your social life. I think it is enough to understand that how can we control the anger. Thanks.